No, I'm not doing this. You can't make me. Okay, you can.
Dear men and women of culture, as a huge aficionado for eroge, I have built up a strong resistance to jank, and it can at times even help to form an identity. But every now and then I come across a game so bafflingly bad that I just can't get past it. Date Banger is just that type of game, and if you stick around, I'm gonna tell you why. When I looked at the game, it seemed alright. 3D models that are not really the best looking, swiping as if it were Tinder, and I will say, I might have gotten carried away with imagining what this game had to offer. I saw it was on sale and thought, I might as well give it a shot. At best, I get a weird eroge out of it. At best, an interesting dating sim. Oh, how wrong I was. I did not even plan to review this one at first, believe it or not. But after 10 minutes in game, and feeling the joy of life getting sucked out of my every cell, as if a necromancer was sucking away at my life force, I just knew I had to. You start the game and are thrown into a very luxurious home. And I mean, luxurious. The game tells you only one thing, that there is an app that acts like a mashup of TikTok, Tinder, and OnlyFans, where you swipe on the girl you like, send her your hard-earned money, and maybe, if she's feeling generous, you are chosen to participate in her comment section, where you then have to comment whenever you see her, or else you won't build any rapport with them. Just a reminder, YouTube's comment section is free. This does not sound all too bad in itself. I have praised similar mechanics in Honey Pop, but there is a problem. You see, these models look not handcrafted, at least not to me. So I was under the assumption, and the word is doing a lot of heavy lifting here, as I did not care to read the entire store page. I will admit to that the girls would have been procedurally generated. That way, I could just swipe until I find a girl that is to my liking, as you do normally on an app like this. But there are only 6 girls or so, and you can interact with them only once a day. Oh yeah, this game works in days. A day ends if you have a certain amount of time passed, or if you run out of money. Speaking of which, you get money by the start of each day. You see how this is going, right? You can use your charisma, which you can get through missions or by ending a day, to increase your income. You can also invest, which is a decent minigame, in my opinion. I'll be honest. Just looking at the number going up and pulling out before you lose it all is so satisfying. But remember how to end a day. This is how you end the days after day 5, because you make too much money, so it becomes annoying rather fast. Now that enough time has passed and you manage to catch the attention of one or more of your chosen girls, it is time to call them, which also costs charisma. The phone call is just a text window, a glorified visual novel with no visuals to carry it. But at least it is somewhat voice acted, if you want to call it that. Now you would assume that every girl had her own voice. After all, they did not voice the lines, instead just making some weird sound. But no, they're all the same woman. Only the things they talk about differ. After 2 calls, you can finally call the girl over. And the time has finally come. After all of that, you can make her a smoothie. After which, she will break your glass and play some games. There are 4 to be precise, and you have to play 2 of them. I will talk about them all. First up, we have hide and seek. It is just that. You hide for a minute, you search for a minute. 4 rounds, best of 4 wins. It's as easy as that. The second game is blackjack, and believe it or not, I really like blackjack. But it became so tedious after a while, because you don't get to stop when you no longer want to play. No, no, no. You only stop once someone has lost all of their money, which is not explained properly right at the beginning. So here is what happens. Most likely, you are asked for an amount to bet on. You and the girl will have exactly the same amount to bet with. The higher the chosen amount, the longer the game goes. But you don't want to be stuck playing blackjack. That is what Schedule 1 is there for. The third is a rhythm game, and honestly, I could not care less for it. She's just doing the me 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 dance in the background while you press buttons, and you can only choose from like 4 songs that are absolutely not annoying after 1 minute of listening to. And last one is probably the best one. It is just Clash Royale. Only after playing 2 of these mini games can you finally proceed to the one thing this game has to offer: the sex scenes. And I will say, they are the most okay part of the game. But I just could not care for them. It just looks like shit. And while you can change between many positions, they're all just very goofy looking. The animation itself is fluent and well made, I'm sure, but it just doesn't work with these models. And what I really learned from it is how important a decent model is. I mean, I personally can work with the worst ones that I have seen, but I just could not do it. I did not want to put in the effort, to put in the work for a mediocre scene that I can skip entirely. Wait, what? Hold the fuck on! If it has not been absolutely clear by now, I despise this game. In particular, I have respect for everyone who develops the game. And I'm sure that this might have been someone's passion project, but I cannot see it whatsoever. This feels soulless, like a cash grab. I mean, 6 girls, who are all kind of boring dialogue options, that are more or less the same, just flavored as either Discord moderator or creepy incel. And to top it off, it costs just shy of $10 regularly. Really, no thank you very much. But this is where I get out, refund the game and stop playing. If, and that's a big if, you truly do not mind the models or a soulless feel to a game, then be my guest. Try it, and after noticing that this game does fundamentally not respect you as the player or your time as a consumer, refund it. Buy yourself a nice bottle of vodka or literally anything else instead. Even after getting my money back, I still felt robbed. Because time is something I will never get back. I actually went back to the store page and read what I read before buying. This abomination described itself as an relationship simulation. And I must say, no it's not. I have seen Uma Musume Agnes Tachyon shorts that were more relationship sim than this right here. Maybe that part comes in later. It would not be unusual for a game to add new mechanics after a certain amount of time passed. But I do value my time too much for me to be the one to find this out. This game is a 1 out of 10. It looks shit, it sounds shit, it treats you like shit, it is shit. Thank you guys for watching, for sticking with me on this one till the very end. I know this is a lot more aggressive than usual, but I just really felt strongly about that one. My rage for many other games had subsided after a few days, but this one did not seem to mellow out. I dare say it was the worst purchase I have ever made. But now is your turn. What was the worst purchase you have ever made? Comment down below and let's see who has got the worst purchase in history.